So this display is an interview that we conducted with all of the children to find out some of their interests, some of their likes, and also what makes them special. This gave us a sense of who's in our classroom and allowed us to further plan for the learning. One of the inquiries that I'm most proud of is the sky inquiry. So in this inquiry, we investigated what color is the sky today and why does it change. We formed a research group of students based on some of the assessment data, and they began to research, create plans, observe the sky and the color changes. It was an interesting experience that allowed us to engage in learning with multiple modes of learning or different languages of learning through Play-Doh, pastel, watercolor, any kind of material to extend some of their thinking. And one of the examples that we've outlined here in this documentation panel are their watercolor paintings. And these watercolor paintings gave them the chance to think about the two questions. So what color is the sky and why does it change? And it allowed them to then share their thinking afterwards when we showed them their paintings. Finally, the students learned about an artist. They learned about Monet, and Monet enjoyed painting outdoors. And after reading that in the research, they too wanted to paint outdoors. So here you can see the student, just like Monet, made a plan to take his canvas outdoors, put his paint tubes, canvas under his arm, and the paintbrush on his ear to paint like the artist he was learning about. What we never expected to emerge was the connection that the children had to the sky, so much so that they decided they wanted to celebrate the learning by creating a dance that was dedicated to the sky. Here some of the children are the sun. They thought that that would be an important piece. They created the music. They brought costumes every day without being asked to in order to practice and rehearse for their sky dance, which they so elegantly performed outdoors. And parents were also involved, and they came in to watch and celebrate that learning. Finally, we met and exceeded our objectives. We started off looking at oral language and wanting the children to think in a higher order fashion, but in the end we covered reading and writing and the arts. There was drama, there was music, visual arts, and also science to describe the natural occurrences. So as the inquiry emerged, so much of the curriculum was able to be uncovered. And now our sky inquiry is preserved within the classroom, where we've dedicated a shelf to, I guess, recognize and feel inspired by the work that was done after this inquiry.